There, they'll never know I was there. Lies. Oh, did you guys see this? This is glitching out on me. I took like 10 weapons from there. Although it's only showing one. That's crazy. This is your apartment? Interesting.
So, you made it. Guess Ryujin security really is slipping. Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
Do I wait 24 hours?
You want this done or not?
Okay. Let's see, now my chameleon crap is working. Oh, you can't wait here.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I've been tracking, of course. Circuit, protections, running encryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving some files.
That's weird. I can no longer move right again.
Project
It's working now.
Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. Since you came through on your end, let's just say that slate isn't going to paint the best picture for Ms. Imogen Salzo. But bear in mind, you're dealing with some pretty talented people when it comes to falsifying information. I can be sure because I know my business. But like anything, evidence alone can't tell the full story. The rest is up to you and Dalton to piece together. And don't be too sure about that. Imogen was practically raised in the corporate underworld. I'd almost guarantee there's intent behind everything she does. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin.
Okay. So I would not have guessed her. I would have thought Dalton, maybe. Or hell, even as a twist, what's her face? The head of operations chick. I'm too high. Ah.
Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags.
Really?
It will be handled.
I'm still
once
trespassing.
This mess is cleared up. Now, let's see what we have here.
Okay. Wait in real time or wait time?
I didn't think it was possible.
What is it?
But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely.
Those are
It's quite a
ship
complicated
engine
trace, too.
screens.
I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit.
You're not even wait,
Imogen South.
maybe he is looking at the
Senior
screen.
operations specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off. Well, she has the means and access. But things are rarely so cut and dry. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. We have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her. I just want to avoid a scene. Sending you keeps the rumor mill at bay.
Okay.
If she runs, the guilt will be apparent. And you'll have no choice but to dispose of her. As much as I'd like you to subdue her and bring her in, Imogen would never allow it. She knows what fate lies ahead for those who betray this corporation and get caught. Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
Okay, so I feel like we're getting close to the end of the Ryujin quest line. What about Tomo? Are we ever going to go after him? You don't have to answer that. I'm just was thinking about the fact that he said you'll be the one they send. Oh, or did Tomo plant evidence that Imogen is the person at fault here to somehow get back in here? I don't know. That's probably a stretch.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogen?
Yes. How'd you know?
I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. Well, that desk work is what keeps your cred stick full, and this company 2 steps ahead. So why are you looking for Imogen? Is she in trouble? Aren't you the boring one? I have Imogen's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Seokguh Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
So wait, it's like she knows, and I didn't say a word.
Your guess is as good as mine, but she's up to something. I could tell she was trying to cover her tracks, but this is my job. And there's a reason I'm in charge of the technicians here. Yeah, because bosses love it when you go around them. Have fun with that. Good luck finding Imogen. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
Oh, damn. These people are, interesting. Ugh. Can I just call the guy? I mean, we appear to be technologically advanced here.
No Imogen, I see. Could she really be onto us already? A good question. But with her abilities and connections, the possibilities are too many to speculate on right now. We need to find her first, and address that issue afterward. Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogen's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak
Oh,
with Benjamin.
great.
We have to make sure he's aware of the situation.
Him and I are good
If we're lucky,
friends.
he may even help us get to Imogen. Bayou owns the Seokguh Syndicate. For you
Oh,
to walk in
imagine
without
that.
discussing with him first could be seen as a violation of our business relationship.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayou know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants. You're right. If he asks for anything, tell him I'll guarantee to support his fundraising proposal. You'll know what that means. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. The risk of Imogen continuing to operate as a traitor is too high. If we don't dispose of her now, she could cause a great deal of harm to this company. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
Oh boy. There's a bigger story here than just her. Tomo's involved. Stay focused. I've never noticed that before. How very, as has been brought up before, how very Game of Thrones. I'm really curious, so this really is a fantastic quest line. I wish I'd have done it sooner. But that's okay, it's something to do now, and it's very enjoyable. This guy. Can we kill him already?
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? A heads up. You're telling me you're heading into my own territory. That's not how this works. First, you tell me why, and then if I'm satisfied, I'll graciously grant you permission. Believe me, he's going to hear about this. As far as I'm concerned, the Syndicate can tear you apart the moment you set foot in there. Now get out of my lounge before I have you escorted.
Well, damn. Well, I talked to him, that's all they said to do. Hey, Frankie. Just me. Damn. Open up. Do I have to become a syndicate now? I've killed so many of them. I don't think they'll like that.
Bet I have credits to spend. Come again.
Okay. There must be another way. Hey, a tent. I've never seen a tent back here before. Or maybe I've never been back here before. Okay, I got the key. What the hell? Oh, it's a door. Oh yes, yes, I've uncovered that threat.
Who's there?
Nobody. All right, let's upgrade my sniper skill, shall we? Cover me while I go. Is she going to the bathroom up there? Okay, stop moving. Whoa, where'd you come from? Thought you were dead. Good lord, there's a lot of them. Only 100 more.
Lay down some cover fire.
Must have been vermin.
It was. That's where they're coming from. Up top. Hey, Grunt magazine. Yes. I thought she said, "Run, you spidey bastard." Goodness, this place is huge. It's nice. There's a ship you can board during... Oof, I forget which quest line. I think the guy's name is Marco, and you meet him on a planet. I think it's actually part of the Red Mile quest, or whatever quest line the Red Mile is part of. It looks a lot like this place. A lot.
Better not come back.
Let's see. I made the comment last night that I think pulse weapons actually do better on these. I'm gonna say that was probably... Oh, I forgot I have that gun called the Ember.
Let's go.
I shot him in the butt and he grabbed his head. So I'm wondering if I would have had a different conversation with Bayou, if these guys would have let me in.
Mess with us, you wind up dead.
Ditto. Ugh. I'm gonna have to walk through here and loot this place.
Now.
Hold it right there, Op. I need you to back down and give me a chance to explain.
I think I've already caused the damage here, lady.
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me.
That's what Tomo said. Well, no, he didn't, but yes.
Yeah? And I didn't look guilty before, based on those files you got from Nyx? Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people?
Sweet.
If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
So, like, taking a page out of the Terramorph playbook, huh? Mind control.
You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent. Nyx's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive Theta won't even notice it.
I mean, I think I believe her.
I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
Ooh, I know somebody looking for that. I think. Those look like Earth books to me. I know someone looking for rare Earth books. Oh god, a body just fell from the ceiling. Awesome.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? Inside the Syndicate? That area's off limits, and I think we both know why. Imogen knew exactly what she was doing when she went there. If you think I'm paying for that information, think again. It's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk. And I can be a very patient person.
Well, then why don't you be a patient person?
I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
She in on it too? Oh shit, I'm sorry. I was trying to turn my flashlight off and turn grenade. I thought I was out of grenades. Oh no, man, you're in the right place for the cool party. Let's go confront her. What's up, Chico?
Is there something I can help you with?
About throwing the grenade? Yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Whoa. At least let me close the door before you start getting into something you can't handle.
So you can
Just a moment.
kill me? I don't trust you. Why can't I move? I don't like this. There's a gun right there. Come on. Oh, delete the evidence? Is that what you're doing?
Shutting the door and engaging locks.
And this was the optional part of the mission. Bum,
There.
bum. Oh,
Now that I can
intrusive
guarantee we'll
thoughts.
have no eavesdroppers, that's a serious accusation. I'd even call it a fireable offense. And just
What
where is
if
this
it's
absurd
true?
notion coming from?
Oh, I gotta persuade.
Is this a game? I wasn't aware. It is a horrible thing when such well-made plans can't be shared.
I mean, that's admission right there, is it not? She's not gonna care about that. She's like...
Dalton!
Nope, didn't think so.
You obviously don't know him at all.
I'm gonna try auto persuade. I don't do that much.
That would only be the case if your accusation held any merit. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole.
I actually own both companies. Da, da, da.
Please. It's insulting that you think I'd actually be working for someone other than Ryujin or myself. That depends on how you define innocent. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions. It's all part of my plan. But don't worry. Infinity Ltd will never be able to complete Vina's work. I made sure of that.
Man, whatever we stepped in, it sure is getting thick.
It was never my intent to involve Imogen. But when you arrived with information on Project Dominion, I knew Infinity had screwed up. I had no choice but to act fast. Imogen is the only one that Dalton and the others would believe was capable of pulling this off. It had to be her. What do you think? If someone was a threat to your family, would you be satisfied waiting for them to strike? Of course not. You'd eliminate the threat before it had a chance to act. In some cases, before it even realized what it was capable of. Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's?
I mean, this is kind of what I was thinking in my head as she said that. Bum, bum, bum. She seems like a snake. I think someone said snake earlier. That fits perfect.
It seems we're at an impasse now. The only way you stop me from carrying out my plans to depose Masako is to kill me. You could try to get me fired, but that only delays my plans. Face it, this isn't a game you can win. Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the perfect scapegoat in Imogen. It'd be your word against mine, and I'm pretty sure the odds are in my favor. I admit, I misjudged Infinity Ltd's level of competency. If only I'd have gone to see Simon myself, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But I've learned from that mistake. So good luck. You won't find a thing.